Good day, time travellers. Today we journey back to the dawn of the 20th century, to a period known as the Edwardian Era. This period, while brief, was a time of significant social change and technological advancement that continues to captivate historians and enthusiasts alike. The Edwardian Era, named after King Edward VII of the United Kingdom, spanned from 1899 to 1910. It was a time of relative peace and prosperity, sandwiched between the Victorian era and the First World War. The era was marked by a shift in political power, with the rise of the Labour Party and the suffragette movement in full swing, demanding voting rights for women. As we delve deeper into the era, we find a society in transition. The rigid class structures of the Victorian era were beginning to loosen, and the burgeoning middle class was asserting its influence. This was an era of elegance and opulence, epitomised by the fashion of the time. The stiff corsets and heavy fabrics of the Victorian era gave way to lighter, more comfortable clothing. The Gibson girl became the idealised image of the Edwardian woman, independent, athletic and intelligent. The Edwardian era was also a time of rapid technological advancement. The automobile became more common, and the Wright brothers made their first powered flight in 1903. The era also saw the development of the radio and the cinema, forever changing the way we communicate and entertain. But it wasn't all progress and innovation. The Edwardian era also bore witness to the sinking of the Titanic in 1912, a tragedy that shook the world and marked the end of an era. As we leave the Edwardian era, we're left with a sense of its unique place in history. It was a time of great change, but also of elegance and refinement. The era's impact is still felt today, in everything from fashion trends to technological advancements. The Edwardian era was a brief but significant chapter in our shared history, a time of optimism and progress that continues to captivate us more than a century later. So why do we revere the Edwardian era? It's not just the elegance and sophistication, though those certainly play a part. It's the sense of optimism, the belief in progress, and the willingness to challenge the status quo that truly set this era apart. It was a time when society was on the cusp of great change, and the people of the Edwardian era were the ones pushing it forward. And there we have it, a whirlwind tour of the Edwardian era. From King Edward VII to the Gibson girl, from the rise of the automobile to the sinking of the Titanic, this era continues to fascinate and inspire. It was a time of elegance and innovation, of social change and technological advancement. A brief but unforgettable chapter in our shared history, the Edwardian era remains a testament to the power of progress and the enduring appeal of elegance.